As the corridors stretch endlessly beneath their feet, Tanjiro and Giyu race through the infinite fortress, their swords drawn and hearts pounding. The air is tense, the silence before the storm. We're not running into any upper moons. Are we still that far from Muzan? Are the others still okay? Shinobu-san! We'll win, for sure. I'm sure everyone. We will. Suddenly, the wooden corridor above them splinters violently. A thunderous crash erupts from the ceiling. What is this tremor? Giyu-san! Stop. Calm down. It's coming closer? No, that's not it. Did someone die again? Is someone still fighting? This smell.
From above. Stay back, Tanjiro.
A massive crash lands before them. Wood shatters. Dust explodes into the air.
It sure has been a while.
I'm surprised you're alive, being the weakling that you are. Kamado. Tanjiro!
Akaza! Together with your blade, strike the darkness. Chapter 147, Small Cogwheels. The edge of sadness, oozing with memories and emotions. No crying. Don't ever stop your hand. We will not lose. Right! Kiryu-sama is quite amazing. He continues to instruct the demon hunters despite the fact that his heart is still reeling from his father's death. He is making his own orders heard. Right, Rengoku-san? Right. These kids at a very young age are encouraging me so much.
So I will not cast shame on the Rengoku family name. Just as Kyojuro did, I will risk my life and protect them.
It looks like she's in pain. I did as instructed and used the medicine that was sent by the demon who worked with Oyakata-sama, Tamayo.
So is it possible for Nezuko to go back to being human? After all these years, the only demon who did not disintegrate under the sun is Nezuko. His perfect dream that he was seeking for 1,000 years. His conquest of the sun will go back to square one. If Nezuko returns to being human, Muzan's goal will fall apart.
The words "final act" have crossed my mind many times. I never thought I would live to see the day. This long fight might actually come to an end tonight. And every time they do, the heart in my body shakes and beats faster. Tanjiro. Thinking about it, I feel like the moment you brought your demon sister to me. A giant cogwheel somewhere began to turn. Our congested situation began to move in a flash. If all our fights up to this point were represented by a giant piece of equipment with many gears, by squeezing you and Nezuko in as two tiny cogs. Don't lose, Tanjiro. Don't lose, Nezuko. Don't you dare lose.
Dance of the Fire God! Fire Chariot! I have to at least cut his arm off, or there's no way I can get his head. Go, go, go!
Giyu's eyes widen as he watches the fast-paced battle unfold. Akaza reacts swiftly, eyes locked on the approaching Tanjiro. Tanjiro thrusts his sword forward, piercing Akaza's arm with precision. Blood splatters across the air. Tanjiro flips mid-air, avoiding Akaza's counterstrike, landing with force as Akaza reels from the slash. Akaza clutches his wounded arm, blood gushing. He stares at Tanjiro in disbelief.
I got him, and I dodged his attack. This will work. I can fight. I couldn't aim for his head, but next time...
Akaza launches a brutal punch at Tanjiro. Their fists collide violently.
Dance of the Fire God! Parhelion Rainbow!
Akaza twists through the air with rainbow-colored energy trailing his movements, creating a spiraling attack. Tanjiro prepares for a clash as Akaza's movements accelerate. The room shakes with each step. Akaza's expression tightens, surprised by Tanjiro's growth.
Tanjiro, your techniques have improved by a lot.
Akaza breathes heavily, eyes bloodshot, staring at Tanjiro with a conflicted gaze. Tanjiro pants, sweat dripping down, but his grip remains firm.
You did so much damage, even though your opponent is Upper Moon 3. It's no joke to say your power matches that of a pillar. That snowy day when you fell into despair, you bowed your head and did the only thing you could do. Cry as you begged me to spare your sister's life. That day, so your life and your dignity will not be taken away, but now you can fight.
I now accept that Kyojuro was right to say that. This boy isn't weak. Don't insult him. I will show my respect for you. You are truly not weak.
Suddenly, the ground erupts beneath Akaza's feet. With blinding speed, Akaza deploys a new technique, blue glyphs glowing beneath him as energy radiates outward.
Technique deployment. Okay, let's get started. It's time for the feast.
Fighters' wills come together. The desperate fight begins.
It's been around 50 years since I last ran into someone good. The water pillar?
Giyu activates Breath of Water.
Third form, Dance of the Swift Current.
He moves with incredible speed, water spiraling violently around him. Akaza watches with a smirk as Giyu transitions into Breath of Water.
11th form, Lull.
Waves crash around them in an explosive whirlpool.
I've never seen that one before. The last water pillar I killed never used that.
Tanjiro charges in using Dance of the Fire God. His blade gleams with determination.
Scorching crimson mirror.
Akaza disappears in a flash of speed. Tanjiro looks momentarily confused.
He disappeared.
Akaza suddenly reappears behind Tanjiro.
Behind me!
Akaza grabs Tanjiro mid-strike. Tanjiro struggles and attacks with
Dance of the Fire God.
Parhel.
Giyu leaps in with Breath of Water.
Second form, Water Wheel.
A powerful wave knocks Akaza off balance. Tanjiro lands back, panting and bloodied, eyes still blazing with resolve.
Dance of the Fire God. Flame Wall.
Destructive kill. Leg form. Cap tip slice.
I blocked it. With my blade. He scraped me, but it was so slight. And this power.
Elegant. This is finely crafted swordsmanship. Splendid. Give me your name. What is it? I want to remember you.
I hate speaking, so don't talk to me. I will not give my name to a demon. Names are not to be shared.
Ah, okay, so you hate talking. But I love talking. I'll ask you again and again for your name.
Akaza lunges at Giyu with a powerful kick, initiating a high-speed attack. Giyu blocks with his blade, his arm trembling from the impact. Akaza's strike sends shockwaves through the air. Akaza unleashes his technique,
Flowing like flash.
blasting Giyu through walls and wrecking the entire building.
Giyu-san!
So his name's Giyu.
Ah.
Akaza charges with his technique.
Destructive kill.
Dance of the Fire God!
A clash of power. Tanjiro's flames erupt against Akaza's crushing force. Tanjiro unleashes a blazing combo,
Bone-Burning Sun and Dual-Layered Demon Wick.
cutting through air and water with fiery precision. Tanjiro steadies himself, gripping his blade tightly.
Let me praise you. You've trained so hard in a short time span. Nice movements. But man, Kyojuro did an amazing job. Your growth makes my eyes pop out. But my goodness, look at you now. You were nothing but a weakling lying down on the ground that night. I'm feeling pure happiness. My heart's leaping. I'm glad Kyojuro died that night. He most likely wouldn't have been able to get any stronger than when I saw him then. And he had that dumb worldview about wanting to stay a human.
Tanjiro flashes back to Kyojuro's smile and the memory of his younger brother.
Don't talk about Rengoku-san. You shut it!
Why, though? I'm praising you guys here. Both you and Kyojuro.
You just spit on everyone's face, regardless of who you're facing. No, you're just bad-mouthing him.
You're misunderstanding something, Tanjiro. I only spit in the faces of the weak. The only people I hate are weaklings. Yes, I'm repulsed by weaklings. They make me vomit. The laws of nature dictate that they will be eliminated.
Everything you said is wrong. And the fact that you're standing here right now is proof. Newborn babies are weaker than everyone else. They need someone to help them in order to live. You're the same, Akaza. You may not remember, but when you were a baby, someone protected and helped you. That's why you're alive now. The strong should aid and protect the weak. Then the weak will become strong, and in turn, they will aid and protect those weaker than them. That is the law of nature. I won't let you do as you like any further. Your way of thinking is unforgivable. Akaza!
I understood instinctively that I couldn't accept this person. Facing against a strong opponent, I'm misunderstanding something. In the beginning, I thought I was unhappy because he was weak. He gives me an unpleasant feeling that gets on my nerves, as if nails were scratching metal. The dissonance makes me want to throw up. But it seems like this unhappiness isn't going away, despite him getting stronger. It seems that everything, from his eyes, voice, and words, scrape at my entrails from inside with a rasp. Flashback sequence begins. A gentle hand is placed on Akaza's shoulder. Warm, kind words are spoken by his former mentor or guardian.
In the beginning, everyone's a baby at everything they do. They get help from those around them, then remember what happened. You'll become wonderful if you keep going for 10 or 20 years. And next time, you'll be the one helping people. But don't compare yourself to other people. The opponent you are fighting will always be yourself. What's important is to become stronger than where I was yesterday.
Akaza clenches his fist tightly. His thoughts turn to action. The hand of his past releases. Akaza suddenly swings with great force. The ground cracks beneath him.
What? Did he just swing into open air?
Tanjiro, you really are unpleasant.
Akaza lunges forward with a fierce attack. Tanjiro dashes to counter. A devastating clash. The ground shatters beneath them.
Willow of 1,000 flashes.
This is unbelievably fast. No, this isn't fast. To be more accurate, it's like...
Akaza suddenly appears in front of Tanjiro, expression deadly calm.
Below!
Destructive kill, leg style, ring of 1,000 flying planets.
He whirls like a cyclone, launching Tanjiro through the air. Tanjiro crashes violently, coughing blood.
He's so powerful, I can't get away unscathed. Even if I was somehow able to predict his movements and intercept the blow, these precise techniques, they pierce through my openings as accurately as a compass. What's more, these attacks aim for my vital points as if they're being attracted by magnets. What is it? What are they reacting to that attracts them? How?
Tanjiro closes his eyes. He recalls all of Akaza's movements and past words.
Think and remember. There should be something if I try and deduce it from all of Akaza's words and movements to this point.
Akaza charges again.
Dance of the Fire God! Soaring Flame Haze!
Akaza's eyes widen in shock.
How'd you swing your blade? It looks like the blade reached me after I completely dodged it. That's a fun technique. The tip was wavering like it was trapped in a haze. That part intrigues me.
Elder brother, a major fight has begun. Even Father has gone to where Oyakata-sama is. Please protect Father and Tanjiro-kun. The letter I wrote to Tanjiro-san reached him, right? It might have been trivial, but it was written in the generational Flame Pillar record. Maybe it could be useful to him.
It was a conversation between the Flame Pillar and the Breath of the Sun swordsman from that time.
Upon hearing the story, my Flame Pillar ancestor lost his confidence.
In the letter I wrote, I detailed about how the Sun Breath user, wielder of the first breath, fought against Muzan at that time.
But Tanjiro-san won't lose. He'll open up a path to the future for us. Am I right? Elder brother,
Senjuru's letter has not reached Tanjiro yet. The fight began before he even received it. He has to defeat Akaza in order to read it.
Dance of the Fire God! Flame Wa!
Akaza stops Tanjiro's sword.
Crap! He's gonna break it!
Tanjiro headbutts Akaza.
Nice headbutt.
Let go! Let go! Let go! Damn it. He's not letting go!
There's a searing pain in my back. Now I'm angry. Great job blasting me all the way back there, Upper Moon 3.
Giyu-san!
A fierce battle continues between the Demon Slayers and Upper Moon 3 Akaza. Amidst the crashing waves of sword techniques and shattering walls, Giyu Tomioka steps forward. Giyu stands firm with his blade drawn, water flowing behind him. A moment of calm in the chaos. The air is cold, breath misting, the destruction all around.
I don't want to wield my blade to the best of my ability, and I don't like joining fights where the opponent swings at everything for the fun of it.
But right now, I quickly understood that his senses were finely polished and trained. I met someone so strong that he overwhelmed me for the first time in a long time.
Memories resurface. Akaza recalls the moment where his instincts were awakened.
The moment we call an extreme life or death struggle, to a place where the strong face off. My sealed senses were slapped awake and dragged out. I understood that.
It is a matter of how much one can stretch their true ability.
Giyu-san.
Giyu's expression changes as a mark appears on his face. Akaza charges. A massive shockwave erupts as Giyu meets his attack head-on.
Water breathing.
Akaza is stunned for a split second.
Got faster!
The mark appeared. His speed.
The floor splinters. Giyu launches forward faster than before. Their blades clash again.
Breath of water. Fourth form. Striking tide.
Water surges with each slice, wrapping around Akaza. Akaza counters fiercely, tearing flesh to keep up with Giyu's new speed.
Fast! Both of them.
Tanjiro's thoughts spiral in panic.
Hurry! Beat him now. Now! I gotta hurry or everyone will die. We can't take an entire night to beat Akaza. We have to hurry, or Tamayo-san will... Our ultimate goal is to defeat Muzan.
He clenches his eyes shut, breathing heavily.
Calm down! Think. Don't panic. Don't ever abandon your thoughts.
His eyes open, sharp with clarity.
Why are Akaza's attacks able to be as accurate as magnets? How can he react to attacks even when they're from behind or from his blind spots?
Your battle spirit is quite polished. You're getting close to supreme territory.
Tanjiro's mind races.
What is battle spirit? Does Akaza sense something with this battle spirit? The same way I can sense some things with smell?
Flashback echoes. Akaza's voice lingers from a past fight. You're getting close to supreme territory. Your battle spirit is quite polished. Tanjiro's eyes widen. The pieces are starting to connect.
It just kind of stings. At the area the enemy is aiming for. It doesn't matter whether it's from behind or not. If anyone merely looks at me, I can tell that they're looking. My skin is tougher than humans, after all.
That's really amazing, considering you got stabbed badly from behind. So that's why you were able to notice Gyutaro's attacks, Inosuke.
All right, let me give it a try.
You're looking at my right shoulder. Wow, you're right.
Inosuke suddenly turns serious and begins demonstrating his heightened awareness.
If they want to kill me, the skin on my body pricks and stings all over. I can tell right off the bat if they're looking, especially when they got that murderous gaze on me. After all, if you're gonna get hurt, you're in big trouble.
That's right. Inosuke also sharpened the sensitivity of his skin. He can sense things that the eye can't see.
That goddamn old lady!
Tanjiro looks confused as Inosuke flails in frustration.
And then, what were we talking about back then?
I was really scared of that old lady from the wisteria house. She just sat behind me with those rice balls. By the time I looked at her,
Don't call her old lady. It's grandma.
then that means there's nobody I can't kill.
Inosuke stands triumphantly on the bed.
So I thought about this. If I can get close to a guy without showing any killing intent, then they won't notice me.
But well, grandma had no intent to harm you, right, Inosuke? I think it's impossible to kill a demon without showing any murderous intent.
Well, that is true. If you give a wimpy blow with no intent to kill, then you can't cut that tough demon's head off.
The time it took to train, the intensity of the training, the determination to fight your opponent, it was a really childish conversation, but I feel like there's some kind of key in it. What is this battle spirit that Akaza supposedly senses? Is it different from murderous intent? Is it similar to how I use my sense of smell to detect movement?
The battle resumes. Giyu and Akaza clash violently, blades flashing, water-style attacks surging in waves.
That compass Akaza uses in his fights. Is there a way to interfere with it?
Giyu slices through the air in a blur, his blade landing a blow on Akaza mid-spin.
Dance of the Fire God!
Tanjiro charges, flame-cloaked sword blazing.
Flame Wall!
Akaza dodges with deadly precision. He ducks, lunges, and prepares to counter, his muscles tense. Your flank's wide open, Tanjiro!
It's coming!
Akaza's punch slams into Giyu. Tanjiro tries to intercept. The three collide in a flurry of motion and blades.
Akaza emits a ripple of energy. Water forms burst outward in all directions. Tanjiro watches, eyes wide as realization dawns.
Tanjiro's instant realization.
Battle spirit. Supreme territory. Impossible. Murderous intent. Compass. Magnet. Instinct. I get it. So that's what's happening.
In that fleeting moment, Tanjiro grasps the truth. A silent clarity pierces the chaos. His instincts ignite, and everything begins to make sense. A bell rings on a snowy, moonlit night. Father and son. The path they walked was really there.
My dad was like a plant. He almost never had any emotional outbursts. He was always gentle, and that never changed in the slightest, even during his last days prior to his death. And his voice, as calm as a murmuring river. When I think of my dad, the first things that come up are his soft smile. Dad, when you perform the dance of the fire god, what are you thinking about?
At the beginning of each year, every generation of the Kamado family performs a certain dance, but it is a very tough one, and the performer has to dance continuously from sunset to sunrise. You just repeat all 12 forms of the dance, over and over again until the dawn breaks.
If it's too tough for you, Dad, I'll do it starting next year. I'm worried about your body.
Thank you, Tanjiro. It's quite mysterious. Back when I learned the dance from your grandfather, I was much younger and healthier than I am now. But it was so hard that my breaths were reduced to faint wheezes. But in all these years, your father never thought the dance was tough. I think there were a lot of simply useless moves, but what's important are the correct breaths and movements, and releasing your maximum strength with minimal movements. Your mind will slowly become invisible.
Invisible?
You have to remember all this when you are starting out. You have to find the movements and sensations. Utilize your 5 senses and become aware of your entire body down to the tiniest blood vessel. It's really hard during this time. And even if you continue to polish it, it will only feel like it's taking you to your limits. After you remember all this, you take out the parts you don't need. Just keep the necessary things from those movements and close everything else. You know how people close their eyes when they try and listen to others, right? Just like that, you pick and choose the most necessary things in those moments.
Close?
Before long, your body's blood vessels and muscles will open and close. You will quickly and simply do the movements like you're blinking. Then the path enshrined by light will open.
Can I get there as well?
But this is the boundary, because you will struggle and suffer as your strength will be at its limit. When your mind becomes invisible, you will begin to see the see-through world.
Thanks.
Look, I'm done. If you keep working hard and don't slack off, 10 days before he succumbed to his disease.
There was an incident on the other side of the mountains where a bear attacked and ate people. Our neighbors lit their iron basket fires and hung ropes lined with Suzu bells.
Tanjiro, come with me.
Yes?
Snowy forest under moonlight. A giant bear towers ahead of Tanjiro's father.
The bear standing before him was huge, probably around 2 meters tall. This was the bear who killed and ate 6 people. My sick father confronted the bear with only a single axe. We had no hunting rifles in our house. It was on the other side of the Suzu ropes. It seems that Dad noticed its presence even though the bells never rang.
I'm very sorry about your hunger, but if you come any closer, I will not let you off easy. If anything, or anyone, tries to harm my family, I will show no mercy. It doesn't matter who you are. I will take your life. And if you don't heed my warning...
Dad, what can I do?
The bear's eyes widened. It lunged forward with fangs bared. Didn't flinch. He raised his axe. With a blur of motion, the axe cleaved through the air. The bear's snarl turned to shock. Blood splattered. The swing struck deep. Tanjiro leapt. His form danced through the snow. The bear's bell-adorned body trembled. Its massive body crashed into the snow, thumping to the ground together with the bells. The head of the bear, which was the size of a human body. My father's smell never wavered. He had to, or it would have been impossible to chop its head off with an axe that size. I couldn't follow him with my eyes, but I think my dad chopped him twice in the span of a blink. He just stood there with his usual plant-like presence. There was no hesitation or fear in him before or after cutting the bear's head off, nor was there any intent to kill.
Did you see that?
Dad, are you okay? I did. I'm fine.
Don't ever forget what you saw.
I was supposed to learn from the defensive movements of my father, who could see the see-through world. It was effectively a form of perception training. Dad, Grandpa, and Great-Grandpa learned this in the exact same way, for sure. If you keep working hard and never slack off, you can tear down any wall in your way. Don't ever give up. Just keep thinking about it. I understand, Dad. That's why, back then, I dodged Akaza's unavoidable attack, the one that seemed like it was clinging to me. That hit would most likely have taken my life. Both he and Giyu-san are trading blows while taking momentary rests, but not even Giyu-san made it in time when he was open. He may have protected me from what would have been a fatal blow. Yet for some reason, I never thought that this whole fight could be completely impossible. I felt it for just a moment. I entered it for just a moment. That world.
The see-through world. I saw his whole body as if he was transparent. The same thing happened when Hantengu was hiding in his own heart. I don't know if I saw it or smelled it. I was so focused on that, I closed off my other senses.
Dodge. And my body moved faster than I ever moved before. Hurry, while Giyu-san is fighting him. I doubted you back then, but you were probably right. Sorry, Inosuke. I will use this to the best of my ability and defeat Akaza.
With Giyu buying him time, and the memory of his father's dance burning bright in his mind, Tanjiro stepped forward, his breath steady, his heart resolute, ready to face Akaza in the see-through world. Tanjiro awakens, eyes focused and breathing heavy. A new layer of perception begins to unfold.
When I entered the see-through world my dad taught me about, my movement intuition and evasion speed increased dramatically. I might be able to aim for Akaza's head if I close off this battle spirit that Akaza is probably detecting. I could observe the movements of my opponent's lungs and contractions of their blood vessels, and I saw the contractions of their muscles more clearly and quickly, too.
Third year serialization of Demon Slayer. Tanjiro, Zenitsu, Inosuke, and the rest rush forward with determination. The message echoes across the battlefield. The battle intensifies between Giyu and Akaza. A massive water dragon technique crashes through debris as both warriors clash mid-air. The fierce fight never ends. Akaza lands a critical blow. Blood sprays from Giyu's side. His expression twists in pain, while Akaza grins with ferocity.
Holy crap, that slice couldn't even cut through him just now. Too shallow. Is this a power difference? He's definitely strong. Even when I attack, he strikes back with the same accuracy. This is a mess. He's even learned to anticipate my attack forms. This demon's unbelievable. This is Upper Moon 3. A man who has given up everything but fighting. This man is carnage.
Looks like you've used all your water forms already. That's enough, Giyu. I'll end this now. I'm amazed at how you lasted this long.
Akaza lunges toward Giyu, arm drawn back, ready for a final strike. Giyu, bloodied and breathless, readies his broken stance. Tanjiro's pupils dilate. The battlefield sharpens in his mind. A moment of clarity, a golden opportunity. Akaza and Giyu exchange blows at lightning speed. Fists and swords blur in motion. Akaza counters a strike and he punches Giyu's blade mid-swing and shatters it in half.
You're kidding me.
Farewell.
I was swinging my blade down, and he somehow broke it by punching it from the side.
Akaza plunges his fist deep into Giyu's torso. Blood erupts. Giyu's eyes widen. Pain paralyzes him. Akaza momentarily pauses, registering something. A sudden force severs Akaza's arm at the elbow. Blood sprays. His forearm drops to the ground. He stares at the detached limb in stunned silence. Utter silence. Eyes wide, fixed on the enemy, Akaza staggers backward as Tanjiro steps forward into the fray, the tide about to turn again. He cuts through the moment. The clash is loud, echoing through the destroyed battlefield.
Tanjiro cut his arm off in the middle of his attack. The sound is different from his breaths. His hair and eyes are different as well. I was saved by Tanjiro.
Something about him has changed. This is bad. Every single cell in my body, down to my cheek hair, is telling me to kill this guy right now.
Akaza leaps forward, initiating a powerful technique.
Technique deployment. Chaotic blue metal afterglow. End style.
The attack got a lot faster, and stronger as well. Can I absorb this? With lull?
I see. So this is the place Dad was talking about. The see-through world. What is this? It's weird. Time is just moving slowly. Wait, or do the movements just seem slower?
Giyu is struck, blood spraying from multiple wounds as he staggers.
Not even lull could block everything. It's inescapable. It's almost all random blows coming from everywhere at the same time.
You are impressive. I'm not surprised that you're still alive. You managed to dodge a number of fatal blows. Don't die like Kyojuro and Tanjiro. Become a demon, Giyu.
Tanjiro steps forward silently, blade drawn, eyes locked onto Akaza's back.
He didn't notice. Tanjiro's right behind him. Does he have no presence? Wait, the head. While he still hasn't noticed you. Get him, Tanjiro. If you can still move, go for the neck.
Akaza! I will cut your head off right now!
Why would you call his name out like that, moron?
Akaza whirls around, eyes wide as Tanjiro charges. They clash mid-air.
He's alive. How can he still be alive after taking that? No problem. No matter what he attacks with, my destructive kill compass will detect it. What is this weird presence? This guy is weird. It's like he's become a completely different being. The stronger his battle spirit is, the stronger my compass detection will get. What? His battle spirit. It's gone. Calm down, it's coming. He has no battle spirit.
The setting sun. Dance of the fire god.
Flames roar through the air as Tanjiro spins and slashes, the blade glowing bright orange.
Impossible. The blade has finally reached.
Akaza's eyes widen in disbelief. For the first time, he feels it. The end. The sword, carried by will stronger than steel, has reached his neck. Akaza's neck is slashed, as Giyu watches in awe, blood scattering across the air. The chapter ends with the sound of the flame blade burning through the darkness. That step goes into someone's memories now.
In all my centuries, I have never once seen a human with no battle spirit. Even babies emit a faint battle spirit, and yet this guy, he erased it completely. It was like fighting a plant that shouldn't have existed. My compass wasn't detecting anything. My senses, total chaos. But that's no problem. On the battlefield, I adapt. I always do. Even if it's my first time encountering it, I will find a way. I can do that. I should have been faster, but in just moments, he understood something. And then, he surpassed me. Centuries of martial arts, beaten in one clear strike. There's no hatred, no anger, no murderous intent, just clarity. Is this the supreme territory I always wanted? The state of anatta? I've always felt this place existed. I should have reached it by now. Why? Why can't I? No, not yet. I can still fight. I can still get stronger.
His head? He's trying to put it back on?
Don't let him! Tunk. Blade slices into Akaza's head again.
I must become stronger. Stronger than anyone else. I will not fall here. Not now. Not ever.
His head disintegrated. It's finally over. We won. My muscles giving in. My body done. Even my eyes, they ache.
Why isn't he crumbling? The body's still standing? It can't be.
Thud. Technique activates again. Just when the flame of the demon seemed extinguished, the frost of his curse reignites, and from the edge of death, he returns once more.
It's still moving! The body hasn't crumbled! The decapitated neck got sealed off!
Oh, my eyes. And at this speed, despite losing his head, he's regenerating. God, this can't be. He's not dying, even though his head's been cut off. Is there some kind of condition? Like with Yutaro? No, that's not right. His head crumbled into nothingness. Akaza's trying to change something. He's trying to turn into something else. This fight isn't over. I can still fit. He's trying to make his head no longer a weak point. Just like Muzan. Tanjiro! He fainted. That's not surprising, though. He's way past his limit. Breath of water. Fourth form. Striking tide. And at this speed, he's regenerating. Hold it. I am still alive here. If you want to kill Tanjiro, you'll have to get through me first.
An indomitable spirit, one that never bends no matter what obstacle gets in their way. But we wield our swords in our hearts. We are not samurai. We have no katanas. The only thing we use are our fists.
What an eyesore.
The memories unconsciously flow.
Hakuji-san, stop already.
And just like that, in the bloodied silence of a crumbling battlefield, a demon's fury collides with a fading memory, not of vengeance, not of hatred, but of a name, once whispered in kindness. Hakuji-san. Two people smiling.
This is a bad situation. Eyes contracting, feeling numb. People cannot run at full strength for an extended period of time. If normal humans use their full strength, they can only run for 10 seconds before gasping for air. I can't hear anything from my left ear at all. There's no feeling in my right arm. I can put some strength in, but how useful will it be? Then their limbs will feel as heavy as chains due to muscle fatigue. Then the precision of their techniques. If they continue to move like that, their speed will fall first. A demon has no concept of fatigue or injury. The fact that I'm continuing to fight this upper moon at full power is a miracle only because I can use my breaths. The things entrusted to me are connected to the future. I will not let my friends or family die in front of me again.
I will protect Tanjiro, just as he would do for me. I will protect.
Let go, let go.
Who are you?
Just stop already. Let's go to the other side.
I can't. I have to kill these people.
But why?
I have to become stronger. I will kill anyone who gets in my way.
But why? Why do you want to be stronger?
Because if I don't, I won't be able to bring it back.
The medicine, for Dad.
If I don't become stronger, I can't run away with the wallet I stole. If I don't become stronger, I won't beat the people who come back for revenge. If I don't become stronger, I'll get taken to the magistrate and beaten.
Next time, I'll cut off your wrists. That's 3 pickpocket tattoo lines now.
Ha ha ha! Go ahead and cut them off then. You cut them off, I'll still have my feet, and I'll pick pockets with those. Either way, you're not getting me next time.
You are a demon child.
Even a large-sized man would go numb after receiving 100 blows. One crime after another at the mere age of 11.
I had fangs ever since I was born. That's right, I am a demon child. Keep saying that.
Hakuji, your father heard you got caught again and hung himself. He's dead.
Dear Hakuji, I'm sorry for being a nuisance. I don't want to live off money that has been stolen from others. Live an honest life. You can still turn over a new leaf.
How could you make peace with living as poor people? Dad? This world can just F right off. All you people can F right off. Why did my dad have to die? Why do we live like total shit? It didn't hurt to receive that punishment for stealing. My dad never did anything wrong. He wasn't a bother to me. Why did he apologize?
Repent and find a damn job.
Shut up and zip it, shitbag. I don't have the money. Medicine's expensive. They may whip me and break my bones, but I can endure anything for you, Dad. Even if it lasts hundreds of years. I wanted to feed you more. You were definitely gonna get better. My dad was slowly getting worse. The battered bones in his back were weakening. I would die for you, Dad. Why did you hang yourself? For you!
Oh man, that's impressive. I got called over because some kid was about to get killed, and I find 7 adults beaten with bare fists. You've got good muscles. You're winning against adults without a weapon. Must be feeling pretty good.
Who is this? What am I looking at? Are these my memories? Shut it, you old fart. I'll kill you.
Want to come to my dojo? I got no students under me.
Your tattoos say you're an Edo criminal, so you were banished from Edo. That's why you came here?
Yep, but first, come at me, reformed boy.
What of it? You got nothing to do with this. Eat shit, you old fart.
Keizo beats Hakuji in a flash.
Man, you sure are strong. Despite that huge beating, it only took you an hour to wake up. I'm Keizo. I run a martial arts dojo that teaches a bare-fisted fighting style called Soryu. I don't have a single student. I make my day wages by simply doing some handyman work. So what I want you to do first is nurse my sick daughter. I have to work, so I want to leave it to you. My wife drowned herself from the fatigue of nursing her. It's a tough job. Seriously, I was a bother to both my wife and daughter for being weak.
And you don't mind leaving your only daughter with me, a criminal.
Well, Mr. Criminal, I beat the crap out of you a few hours ago, so it's all good.
He's just like him. I see. I see why I never liked you. It was because you kept making me remember my boring and lame past.
This worthless past. My daughter Koyuki. A weak, coughing girl on the bed. Koyuki.
Hey, you look better than in the morning. Are you feeling better now?
Yeah.
This guy isn't telling me his name, so yeah, get him to spill it before I get back.
Your face is hurt. Are you okay?
Yeah. The memories spin.
My life was worthless, filled with nothing but empty promises. I will cure you for sure. I'll protect you. I'll help you.
And so began the path of a man who lost everything he vowed to protect and chose strength over salvation, even if it meant becoming a demon. Thoughtful. Why do sick people always apologize?
I'm sorry for taking up your time. I'm sorry for making so many coughing noises. I'm sorry I cannot work to the best of my ability.
Overlapping with his father. They probably want to do these things themselves. Their coughs won't stop. They probably want to at least breathe normally, and they should be the ones in the most pain.
I'm sorry for everything. It's my fault that you can't train or go out to play.
Koyuki had a really weak body. She had to drink water frequently, and whenever she went to the bathroom, I had to carry her. She had to be attended on throughout the night, and I had to change both the cloth on her forehead and her clothes. I nursed my dad before, so unlike most other people, my body was more resilient. This wasn't hard for me at all. When I was free, I just trained, so don't worry about that. I never thought about playing around ever since before.
But sometimes a change of pace is. There's going to be fireworks tonight, so just go.
Maybe. Once your dizziness goes away, I'll carry you to the bridge so we can watch. Even if we can't go today, there's next year and the year after that. We can just go then. It must have been depressing to be in a sickbed. When she cried, it just made me feel uncomfortable. The only thing that annoyed me when I nursed her was that Koyuki would just start crying in the middle of our conversation.
Oh, I see. So the haku in hakuji comes from the koma in komainu. Oh, okay. Like a komainu guarding a shrine. There's something you have to protect. You're the same as me then, huh?
My master, who wasn't even a samurai, still managed to obtain this land and dojo. When he saved an old man who was getting attacked by bandits, the old man was fascinated by his Soryu technique, and he handed over the land and old dojo since he had no successors. But there were people who wanted the land and dojo for themselves, and they weren't happy. The Kenjutsu dojo next door harassed the Soryu dojo. Because of that, the Soryu dojo never had any pupils, but training here and nursing Koyuki healed my heart. After 3 years, I turned 18. Koyuki turned 16, and she stopped lying down all the time. She was starting to be able to live normally.
Hakuji, come here.
Okay.
Can you take over my dojo, Hakuji? And you can have Koyuki as well.
I had the tattoos of a criminal. I never imagined having a future, much less a future where I was loved by someone. And at that moment, that fleeting hope where I could possibly fix my life grew so big I couldn't control it. Maybe what my dad told me was right. Can I really find the right way to live? I wanted to protect two people, even at the cost of my own life. Never in my dreams would I have imagined a poisoning.
Someone poisoned the well, all because they couldn't beat you or Keizo-san in a direct fight. Those monsters are horrible. Even Koyuki-chan was killed. It's gruesome. Just too much.
I'm always never there, whenever the people I care about are in a crisis. And I had made a promise.
Are you really okay with me? Do you remember, when we were kids, talking about seeing the fireworks?
Eh? No.
Even if we couldn't see the fireworks this year, we could see them next year, or the year after. That's what you said, but I was very happy about it. It was a small conversation between you and me, Hakuji-san. It's just, I could never actually imagine a future where I could see next year or the year after. I was just too weak. I understood that somewhere in his heart, my dad had given up. My mother thought the same. She didn't want to see me die, so she killed herself. You told me there was a next year. I was really happy, and as if it was natural. But you saw my future, Hakuji-san. You're amazing, Hakuji-san. Will you be my husband?
Yes. I will become stronger than anyone else and protect you for my entire life. In the end, it was nothing but words. I couldn't even manage a single thing.
The details of the tragic incident are recorded in the magistrate's office. After the Soryu dojo's family was poisoned, the surviving student attacked the nearby Kenjutsu dojo and murdered the 67 people in it, with his bare fists, crushed skulls, smashed innards. There were countless missing body parts. It was a literal scene from hell as chins, brains, eyeballs, and limbs were strewn all over the ceiling and walls. Not only were almost all of the corpses mangled to the point where they lost their original forms, the record was so absurd and preposterous, it was regarded as a fictitious tale for 30 years before being erased. The shock caused the surviving maid to lose her mind.
I don't remember sending any demons to this area, but after hearing the commotion about a demon and coming all the way here, how disappointing. I find a mere human.
Move it, or you're dead. Muzan appears behind Hakuji and grabs his face.
I was thinking about creating 12 strong demons. Can you withstand the amount of blood I will give you now?
I just don't care. Any more. I really didn't want to live in a world where I lost my family. Even though there wasn't a single thing left I wanted to protect, I became a demon and lost my memories. I wanted strength once again. But for over 100 years, I kept pointlessly murdering over and over again. Yet at the end of the day, it's just a pathetic, comic, uninteresting story. Too many things have scattered away.
Thoughtful. That hand held out subconsciously. What floats into one's mind?
I can't go to the same place as those three once I die. Humans, soft, brittle, weak. They break. They disappear into nothingness. They die right away. Good job making me remember that past of mine.
Tanjiro regains consciousness, eyes wide with horror. I passed out during a battle. Tanjiro watches in shock as Akaza's head regenerates. Gwa! Even though I cut it off, his head is regenerating. Akaza charges forward with deadly intent, his attack ready.
Obliteration style. Destructive kill.
Tanjiro braces himself with a terrified expression.
That boy! He can still move?
Stop! Tanjiro lunges forward, sword ignited with determination. Against you, Akaza! I will cut your head off again and again. I'll win, together with Giyu-san. His sword slips from his weakened grip. My sword, it slipped out. My grip. I can't put any strength into my hands. Akaza slams his fist into Tanjiro mid-air, launching him. The blow sends him flying as Akaza charges with relentless force. Tanjiro lies bruised and stunned as Akaza closes in. A vision of his master's gentle face appears in Akaza's mind.
Get a fresh start, young man.
I hate weak people. Weak people. Despicable. Never fight face to face. And poison wells, they lack patience. They will quickly reap what they sow.
Akaza sees his younger self killing dojo members with his bare hands.
I killed people with these protecting fists. I couldn't respect my father's last words. I bloodied my master's precious Soryu style. That's right. I remember now who I wanted to kill.
Oh no, oh no, oh no! My blade flew out of my hands. I can't stop him with just my fists. Akaza's about to release the destruction style he used against Rengoku-san.
Don't worry about me.
He's gonna bring Giyu-san into his attack range and…
Tanjiro tackles Giyu to protect him from the incoming strike. Time slows as Tanjiro and Giyu twist through the air. Akaza flips mid-air with terrifying speed and force. Tanjiro's eyes widen in anticipation of the brutal impact. A powerful shockwave erupts as Akaza smashes the ground, sending Tanjiro and Giyu flying through the air amidst shattered debris and roaring force.
He used his own attack, too.
Akaza stands motionless, his body torn and mutilated, blood dripping from massive wounds carved by his own hand.
Why did he attack himself? Why? For a moment, I smelled gratitude from Akaza. Why did he smile?
Akaza turns away, limping. The battlefield is silent. Broken walls echo his fading steps. Giyu and Tanjiro stare in stunned silence.
Enough. Just stop. Don't regenerate.
His mangled arm begins to twitch, tendons gurgling as it tries to regenerate, but he fights against it.
The match is over. I lost. I lost right at that moment.
In his mind, Rengoku's flame dances again. Tanjiro's final attack replays, swift, precise, unreadable.
It was fair and square. It was a magnificent technique. He completely read his enemy's attacks and spun in the nick of time, then slashed right before his enemy struck.
Ah, his feet stopped. Where is he going? Is he?
It's over. I just want to go to hell like a man. Dad, are you okay now? You're not in pain?
I'm fine, Hakuji. Thank you.
A gentle smile from his father. Memories resurface, of warmth, of peace.
Sorry, Dad. I'm so sorry.
That has nothing to do with it.
I couldn't fix myself. I'm useless.
He falls to his knees. Tears stream down his human face.
No matter what you become, a son's a son, and a student's a student. We won't abandon you even if you die. We can't exactly take you to heaven, though well.
Master,
Didn't you want to get stronger? Are you just going to let it end here?
I want to be stronger.
Akaza!
That's right. I'll get stronger. I can still become stronger. I have to keep my promise, or so what if my head gets cut off? Victory or defeat? That doesn't matter. I'll kill everyone.
Hakuji-san, thank you. You've done enough.
Akaza!
It's okay. It's okay now.
His demon markings begin to fade. Tears well in his human eyes. Two different hues, one soul. He embraces her. Warmth floods his being as if time itself bends to let him remember.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for not being able to protect you. I'm sorry for not being with you when you needed me. Forgive me. Please forgive me. Please. I couldn't keep a single promise.
I'm glad you remembered all of us, and I'm glad you returned to being the old Hakuji-san. Welcome back, my husband.
Akaza's body begins to crumble, like porcelain shattered by time itself. His limbs dissolve into light and dust, fragmenting into the silence. The demon who once defied death now returns to it, not with a roar, but with peace. No rage, no regret, just silence. The snow has melted. The fight is over. The soul is free.
Right before death.
I'm back. I'm home, Father. Koyuki-san. Master, I'm home.
As flames rise, Akaza's spirit embraces Koyuki in the afterlife. Akaza's body erupts into flames as his soul departs.
He disappeared. It's over. Hurry. Must to Tama, Yo-san.
Tanjiro collapses from exhaustion.
Tanjiro!
Giyu watches helplessly as his comrade falls. Both warriors lie motionless amidst the ruins.
Knocked out! They have lost consciousness due to fatigue. Tanjiro and Giyu crushed Upper Moon 3!
In the Infinite Castle,
Akaza's presence is gone. Akaza, you lost. You opened a path to reach further heights, and you abandoned it. Very weak. You could not defeat me.
What? Did Akaza Dono just die? It felt like he became a different creature. It felt weird for a moment just now, but it must have been just me. Well, he's dead, so I'll never know now. Ah, that's right. I asked you for your name. Now, where was I again?